Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Dina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
ATEEZ. I am super freaking late to get to ATEEZ's Crazy Form dance practice. I don't even need to go into how busy I've been throughout the holidays, and I don't know if y'all checked my check-in video that I uploaded recently about how the last 6 months have kind of been a big mental struggle for me. So whenever that happens, I am not going to be able to put in 110% into what I'm doing here, especially focusing on freaking good dancers like ATEEZ and damn good choreography like ATEEZ's choreography. So now that I have shaken a little bit of the craze out of my life and at a little bit more of a calm pace here, and especially with updated equipment that helps make my job a little bit shorter and easier here because of my whole seizure disorder, I'm ready for Crazy Form. If this is your first video on my channel, I do watch dance practices 2 times. The first time, I don't pause. I watch it all the way through for performance effect. And the second time is where I will pause and talk about the things I like in the choreography, how ATEEZ performs, etc., etc. Many etceteras when it comes to ATEEZ and me being hardcore ATEEZ. But first things first, here we go. First watch of, before I get on, I do want to say that I've seen several performances and a lot of the challenges of Crazy Form. So I'm familiar with maybe the chorus, but other than that, I try to not focus too much on the details because of the possibility of filming a dance practice analysis. And here we are. So here we go. Voiceover Tina here for a quick pause before we get things started. I would like to say an extra thanks to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the extra support. Y'all literally keep my boat, aka my life, stay afloat along with the rest of the crew. Y'all are the savviest.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen.
Alright, let's get it. Oh, damn.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Ooh, that musicality. Gosh damn, you know. Yes! Mingy, King Mingy. Ooh, I like that fact. Ooh, look at the lights! Oh my god, that's unexpected musicality. Hey! Hey! This is such damn good choreography for the chorus. Okay, Yo-san. Hey, I like that. Hey. Hey, weird. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, of course Song Joong's gonna be dramatic with his entrance. Cute. That's like such an adorable move for him to do. Hey, okay. Goodness gracious. So much swag. So awesome. Oh? What? Yes. The sway, yes. Oh, sway domino. Are we gonna do it back? Yes, we did. Wow, that musicality. I'm already sweating. I haven't even screamed. Gosh, it's such a nice charge up. Like, not just a song, but what the dancers are doing before ATEEZ comes. What the? I'm sweating. Like, how is it possible? I swear I've been sitting here like all still. Like, okay, let me see. Let me do a hair check. Yeah, my hair is still semi together. I don't think I screamed yet. How am I sweating? Like, because this is crazy form. Again, I'm familiar with the chorus, but the first chorus. The second chorus is something nice of a difference to see there. But yet, the second part of the chorus still was there. The whole, this, my ego in the show, that whole part, they brought it back. So, I like that they changed the first part up. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a lot to say. But one thing I do want to say, me being a hardcore ATEEZ and doing my whole discovering ATEEZ journey from like their debut up until now, ATEEZ has always been a group that I also consider a dance crew because of them. Like, when I see the way they dance, I saw the way they dance. And then in the beginning, when y'all ATEEZ were like giving me the 411 because I was getting into them, and y'all said, oh, they went to California to train. And I was like, no freaking wonder why I feel the way I do about the way they dance. When you I don't know how to explain it. And I'm only saying this about California because I haven't went to go to any other states. I've only trained in Houston and in California. And so again, this is only applying to California. This is not dismissing any other places that train. But I've went to California to train with dancing and stuff. They do not play around over there. And not saying that Houston doesn't, but in California, there's a specific kind of training, and especially with California having some of the best choreographers that I've seen and was lucky enough to take classes from. There's a certain kind of, I guess the way you can say it is the aura in the dance classes over there. It's so infectious. Like, everyone's passion and love for dancing, and especially individuality, is so infectious that it kind of oozes onto you. So therefore, that kind of helps with one-upping yourself as far as performance skill. And ATEEZ, since the beginning, and even to like since the beginning, I've seen this different swagger about them as a dance crew, right? Or an idol group. See, I naturally call them a dance crew, but they are both in my eyes, in my mind. And with that being said, they just keep getting more swaggier. I can see how they just experiment more and more with the releases as they go. I think their confidence and their individual swagger just keeps getting upgraded. That's what I see in their performance, at least. And I'll point it out more whenever I finally get to the second watch. And second watch, I will keep one side off so I can hear myself talking and not being like, so this part, into the mic at y'all. So, all right, let's go ahead and restart. I just wish it wasn't so far, but it's okay. I will do my best. Got Hongjong.
Get up. Get up.
I already want to say how choreographically and attractive, I just made up a word, how attractive it is choreography wise for it to start with Hongjong in the middle. And of course he says get up 3 times. So I was going to expect that we're going to have 3 different levels getting up, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, me being someone who have watched a lot of their dance practices, we'll see certain patterns that they do. And a sport, why is ATEEZ making me make up words? Especially with Hongjong saying get up 3 times. I knew it was going to be 3, right? So right when they get up and they do that, whoo, all of a sudden, boom, they switch sides. Since I saw the music video and them doing that, like having San on the side, and when he switched sides, and instead of him going all the way to where he was, he stops in the middle for his member shine because he starts a song. That's so genius to me. It's so attractive to me. And the whole move too, as they do it, it's swaggy. It's so swaggy. And they move so fast. They're dancing the damn gym. Okay, let me go back 5 seconds. Dang it. Sorry, y'all, my space bar doesn't work.
Get up.
Sometimes.
Get up. Get up.
So the musicality goes from like the whole that, right? After they finally switched to their new formation, they hit the musicality or the flow of how he's singing my ego in this show. But right when they hit the show, because you hear the tap, tap, tap in the music, right? Like how we saw in the beginning. So my ego and just tap, tap, tap. So they switch from Sun's flow to the tap, tap, tap in the instrumental. And the moves for that part is so swaggy. It's like tap, tap, tap. Some kind of like leaning. It's done so effortlessly. And it being effortlessly, it makes it look very charismatic. Let's go back and hopefully understand what I'm talking about. I wish my spacebar worked.
Get up.
My ego in this tap, 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 tap. And the fact that we had, after that whole tap, 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 right? They move forward. Like we have a group moving with Sun. We're kind of like, focused on that. And after his part is done, a curtain opens and we see Yuno already going, yeah. Like with his craziness. Okay, I don't use the word best a lot because best is subjective. But I will say that I have moments where I say best in the moment. Like how I feel what is best right now, right? Is definitely one of the dancers in the industry that I think is one of the best. Because his details are not always there, but he dances so effortlessly. Like if he were to be doing classes in California all the time, or even in Houston, and then we do groups at the end, I will most definitely always be sure that Yuno would be called to be in the groups, like the solos. Y'all dancers know what I'm talking about when I say groups and solos. But okay, let's go back and focus on Yuno. This is so good. The whole yeah, it's, I love how loose he is with it, but he's controlled, like he's structured, but yet loose in the footwork. Like he almost looks like he's freestyling, but he's not. That's what I mean by Yuno being like just effortless. Put him up, da, da, boom. Because y'all hear that in the music, right? Then, da, da, da. He hits the musicality right afterward. The choreography is so damn good. I have to say that. Boom. Da, da, da. Oh my god. And watch. Y'all see Mingi right here? Watch. Boom. So, y'all notice he does like this hit, right? With his chest from what it looks like. It's far away, but so I can't really tell, but I believe it's his chest. And he hits on the beat that you hear in the instrumental. And as he does that, it's almost like an activation for the dancers to melt down. So I really love that effect. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. Watch. Boom. See? Ooh! Got Mingy! Oh! Y'all hear the rhythm how he's going, right? Da-da-da-da-da, right? And his legs flapping at the same time. Swagger ass. Like Mingy is also up there for me, like next to Yuno, as far as like just such a swagger and effortless performer. Wait, so what happened there? I heard a sound. Okay. He threw the mic stand from what it seems. And when I heard that, I was like, wait, what was that? Sorry, y'all. I just had to reconfirm. Make sure that wasn't part of something I need to see. That musicality. First, you start with hitting the da 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 da. Then all of a sudden, because you hear the music, it's like da, tap tap tap. It's kind of like a little of an and beat there, because the da 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 that hits a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the tap tap. It's like 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I hope that makes sense. So they hit the 1, 2, 3, 4, the and and. So they switched that. I really love that. It's attractive AF. It's satisfying AF for someone who loves unpredictable musicality. I'll try to point it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And. See? I hope y'all get what I mean when I say that. Anytime I analyze ATEEZ's choreography, certain artists that I analyze as far as choreography, ATEEZ being one of them, always kind of awaken, is that a word? Awaken, yes. Awakens my rest in peace dance instructor side of me. Like, it resurrects. I'm saying shit that I said in class and I'm like, whoa, I haven't said this in over a decade. Crazy. Okay, I want to say it again just because it's attractive. And, yeah. Yep. And this damn move. So, that move, I'll point it out when I get it, because they do repeat this whole part, whatever, again. And I really love the flow of how that moves. Just watch. So this whole hits like, the musicality I was saying. And the that hits how they're singing. So just a lot of jumping back and forth of the flow of how they're singing, rapping, to the flow of the instrumental. I just love the changing musicality. Like, the choreography is already pretty challenging on its own, and having to marry that to like a pretty challenging musicality and meticulous too. It's just something that I really respect. Okay. 92. Wait, what is it? 92 for kick. No. Let me go back. 90. No. Let me try to find it out myself without figuring it out. Yeah. So hitting the 92 for kick that drum, and then my ego in the show, and all of a sudden we have that coming through the middle. I just love that swagger. I feel like it's just very like semi, just, it almost looks like it's mockery, but it's not. It's kind of like, I can do this kind of move and be cool with it too. That's what it comes off like to me. Oh, I'm not even at the first chorus. It's gonna be kind of long. Boom, boom. Before you get to the I. So I love that after the ta, boom, boom. So again, switching musicality, because this whole thing goes with the way they're singing, and then you hear after the ta, you hear that in the musicality, right? So they hit the top level, bottom level with their leg up to hit the boom, boom, boom that you hear. It's really good choreography. Okay, let's go back. Yes. It's so smooth. So smooth with it. Can I see it again? I'm sorry. I just love that. Yeah. Again, it's like another move that reminds me of this. It like kind of comes off mockery, or just doing a move that is like, I can make this move look cool. And so yeah, and they go step out. So I like that. They do it step out, da. Like doing from this and then going to like this little small isolated but cool movement. Because if they did it like ta, I don't think it'll match the coolness that I feel within the choreography. I like that they stuck to doing it very small, isolated, just cool, something vibey. And after that, they go right into their arms up and kicking the heels for my ego in this show. Put him up, put him up. I'm telling you, I watch the chorus a lot, or the challenges a lot, so the choreography really stuck to me. I have to say all I want to say about this part, but let's watch it again. This attractive part. You would think I'm trying to like learn for a challenge video. Show, put him up, put him up. Ooh. That hit. And Yeosang, of course, coming through, just strutting. Baby girl in here with the arms. That musicality there, which is why I just did that lip blubber thing that you just saw. I love the da 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 da. I love how like just swag he is with it. It's a very like, again, another move that like, it's like I can make this move look cool. If I did, I think I would look like a fool, but they look really cool when they do it. Walkie, walkie, wa da da. Again, they're doing a lot of moves that are like just like what I said earlier, moves that I would not be confident in doing because I would feel like I look foolish doing it. So them doing these kind of moves in just such a cool way, it just not only makes me feel confident I can do it, but it's also just very charismatic. And so we had Yeosang hitting the boom, boom, and they go right into this whole thing that they open out for the whole different change up in the formation. I really love that. I love that change up there. And the whole, again, waki, waki, wa ta ta, as Wu Yang doing the wa ta ta with his booty. I love that so much. It's just, it's very attractive. I keep using that word for his choreography. Yes. Waki, waki, wa ta ta. Yes. Da, da, da. See? And of course, Hongjong, you with your little dramatic self with this dramatic entrance that I love, because remember how Sun in the beginning start off on the side? We're kind of like, wait, who's starting? Even like when I was watching, I know Hongjong's part's coming up. So I was so alert, entranced by Wu Young's little wa da da da, right? So I kind of like am not ready to prepare for Hongjong. So not only for that, he comes from the side. And we have like a whole group of dancers coming behind him. And so he goes from the side, makes his entrance, does like the whole kind of like thing that he's doing. So as that is happening, dancers are being eliminated from that whole thing, leaving only the certain dancers that are there to do the rest of the choreography with him. That's just really nice formation changing there, but also creating imagery to go with what's going on in the song. Okay, let me get ready for Hongjong's dramatic entrance. Say my name, I'll never not love that. Brrr, see? Ooh, da da da. God, Hongjong, he's styling. You see his legs doing the whole shaking swagger thing. And before we get to this, ever since the video, his whole this thrust, hip, whatever you want to call that, it's also so, to me, I think it's super adorable. But I do just feel like Hongjong is like my son that he doesn't know is, I'm his mother. Because there's a lot of similarities in what he likes with what I like. Like, he likes pirates. He likes money heists, like Casa de Papel on Netflix. Like, and he's an INFP. So, with that being said, like, doing something like that is super adorable to me. And again, that kind of move, like y'all remember the music video where he was doing that and was it cops? Whatever, were pointing up at him. It's another move that's like, how dare you do this kind of mocking move? It's like this mockery or kind of like, I'm going to do this because I can and I'm going to own it. So it's just adorable and cool. All right, let's just hit the play button to get to that. Yes. Hey. I love also the dancers that are doing the choreography as he's doing his thing, how kind of big and dramatic and powerful it is, because I feel like big, dramatic, powerful is how I felt ever since Hongjong made his entrance. So I like that they continued that feel. See, wait, where did Sun come from? See, because I'm so engulfed by what's happening, and all of a sudden, see, I think that's a very smart way of removing and adding, because choreography, like when people walk off stage, like walk out of the formation, that's fine, that's whatever, but to have it sewn in like this, where as Sun and Sunghwa is moving in, they're moving out, it's almost like a continuous flow, so things don't seem so abrupt or sharp, if that makes any sense. And as Sunghwa and Sun are doing their thing here, they're doing the same choreography, but what I was saying earlier about their like self one-upping performance aura, you see it here. They move so different, yet they're so together. Wolfpack. You see that? Okay, look at the choreography. Da, 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 da. So this whole da, 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 right? Remember how the first part, they hit that first, right? To make room for the da, 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 da. They brought that later here. I found that very interesting, like super interesting, that instead of starting with this whole thing, they brought that later. So anyway, let me try and point out what I'm talking about. 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Boom. I love that singling out first for Member Shine and doing this whole like arm thing, the leg up, like the one leg up swagger thing is really cool. I love how that was started first. Da, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. For the first 4 counts, and then the next 4 counts, I believe, is followed by the rest of the group. Let me double check what I'm talking about. Da, 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 da. Yep. Sure. Wait, that looks like a moonwalk. Is that a moonwalk, or like just at least an imitation of a moonwalk? Yeah, you see how they're stepping and okay. Like the freaking slide and the spin to go with them sliding back. And right when they get back into formation, they go right back into the ya da da da, right? Right? Let me double check that. Da, swag. Slide. Da, da. Yeah. And they go right back into the coolness. Put him up. Boom. Okay. So damn good. I love that they chose to not sway right away, because they could have went 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Right? They could have started right away, but I like that they took a breather moment, then started it. Like, I feel like that adds texture and unpredictable musicality in the choreography. Let me go back 5. Da. And of course the wave, sway, then the wave to move the formation back. So good. Ooh, and then getting up from the front to the back lines. Yeah, that's really cool. So you see them get up from or activate like a domino from the front, back, or front, middle, back. And after they do that, that activates the dancers to move to the front, to have ATEEZ go to the back, to prepare for this whole AOA, we're changing the game part. It's really good. I feel like it's a really good choreography, like to have things make sense and marry with the song very well. See, the dancers come to the front, and all of a sudden domino from the middle to the side. Yes. Middle to the side, and then they domino from the front to the back to ATEEZ. Domino, front to the back. This part, okay, y'all know what is it called? Flash mobs. When dance just happens out of nowhere in public and something. This kind of choreography gives me that kind of vibe where it's like something that you just want to learn and be a part of. And I feel like that's just kind of been ATEEZ's message. Not saying that you want to be ATEEZ, but you want to almost like their their message that's always been in their song is so infectious that it makes you want to join. So that's what this part of the choreography feels like to me. And it's, again, just a nice charge up before we get to ATEEZ doing the dance break at the end. Can you see ATEEZ? They're just chilling, taking a little breather moment before. I like that. So after the dancers did their thing, they do their thing, that, right? All of a sudden, we have them like facing each other, then they move off that way. Again, not just running off, not just walking off, it's conceptual, where they kind of like, you know, close off what they just did and kind of open the curtain for ATEEZ to come kill it. Seriously, the dancers shout out. That is crazy. That is crazy. Boom, dun, 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 like the legs. Y'all see the legs? Da, 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 da. Oh, you know went crazy. Boom, dum, dum. That little shoulder shift to help highlight that part of the musicality. Because you hear the musicality, it's like dum, 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 dum. And damn son comes through with his arms and does like this whole isolation. It's almost like he's doing like a head or neck isolation, because it's almost like his head stays in place and everything else moves. Okay. Yes. Woo! Son, the way he does that, and his arms go up, and you see the background. I believe their arms go up after he does like his little thing when he gets to the front. Yes. Yes, the arms move. Woo! Yeah. Oh my god, that makes me think of like was it Bouncy? The choreography at the end, the kick, wanna know how? Yeah, that is Bouncy. So man, like, what's up with ATEEZ with these freaking hard ass choreographies that's so damn fire at the end? ATEEZ has always been for me a group that is so swagger in the one-legged kind of movement, like where they're just on one leg and kind of swinging it. That tests your balance. Y'all try it. Like, I for sure have trouble with doing that. And they're doing a lot of one-legged stuff and also waving their arms at the same time. Testing balance once again. Yeah, yes. Leg up, And they just stand there and not collapse, like as if that choreography wouldn't make the rest of us collapse. Okay. Well, I finally was able to say everything I want to say about freaking crazy form choreography. I hope I said enough to describe how much I appreciate this type of choreography, this type of style. If I had tried to like force myself to get to this when it got released, when I was still trying to like figure shit out, I don't think I would have caught on a lot. I would have watched it and said what I wanted to, but again, my mind was just blocked, versus now it's so open to gather and like just love everything that I just saw. I really do want to do the dance, but that requires having to like resurrect everything, and I already have bad knees, so maybe I'll just live vicariously by watching this over and over again. But I hope y'all, again, they resurrected a lot of dance instructor phrases and words that haven't been said in over a decade. I think that on its own, along with everything else that's said in this video, this reaction video, just shows how much I appreciate ATEEZ as not only an idol group, but a dance crew. But anyway, y'all 18s who waited this long for me to finally get to crazy form dance practice, I really super thank you and appreciate you for your patience. I just had to get my my life together. But anyway, I hope you have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace.